Now Litika is measuring the length of the dais using her hand span. Now Litika is taking foot spans. So now the length of the dais with hand spans is 30. Her hand spans are 30. Let us see foot spans. Litika's foot spans are 20. Let us see with scale, 30 centimeter scale, and let us check how many meter of the dais length. Now Litika measuring the length of the dais with 30 centimeter scale. Now Ajay is going to measure the length of the dais with his hand spans and foot spans and scale. Now Ajay hand spans are 22. Okay, now going to check with foot spans. Okay, now you measure with foot span. How many? 16. Okay. Now Ajay has taken scale, 30 centimeter scale, and measuring the length of the dais. Okay, you also got 11 times of 30 centimeter scale, so you write 11. So here, now from these two data, so here this is the number of scales, so you have to multiply with 30 centimeter. Here also multiplied by 30 centimeter. So it will be equal to 330 centimeter. It also is equal to 330 centimeter. Right here we have Litika measurements. Litika measured the length of the stage with this information. So Ajay has data when he measured the length of the stage is hand spans are 22, foot spans are 16. With scale, the number of times of 30 centimeter is 11. So whereas Litika, you see here, hand spans are 30. You see here, you show your hand span like this, hand span. You show your hand span. Okay. Now the data here, the number is 30, the number is 22. You are getting 30 because her hand span is very less, small. You see here, his hand span is greater compared to this Litika hand span. So that is why you are getting number of hand spans are less. Similarly, foot spans you see 20. So observe the foot of the Litika and observe the foot of the Ajay. Now he got 16. She measured the length of the dais with 20. She got foot spans. But both what they have done, a standard scale they have taken. Standard scale. The standard scale is of 30 centimeter length. So once you give the scale. So this is a scale used here with 30 centimeter length. Both Ajay and Litika use the 30 centimeter length of the scale. So this is called, in the physics, we have the standard unit is centimeter. So you are using both the students use the same standard scale. So that is why when they measure the length of the stage, both are getting 11 times of this 30 centimeter scale. So that is why both are getting the same value here. So that is why in the measurement chapter, what we are using? We are using standard instruments, standard devices to get accurate values. Suppose if you don't have the scale, if you go to the shop, if you purchase a cloth, suppose if you take from Litika, what happened here? We would have paid more amount for the cloth. Whereas Ajay, his hand spans are only 22. Suppose for each hand span 10 rupees, let us say, then we would have paid 220 rupees, but here 300 rupees. But whereas if they use the standard scale or device, then we would have paid the equal amount for the cloth. So that is why in the physics itself, measurements. In the measurement, what you get? Each measurement you get a unit and how many times of that unit. So that is why this is called centimeter is a unit of length in the CGS system. If you convert into meter, you have to divide with 330 divided by 100. So then you have to write the meter. So now what you get here? It will be equal to 3.3 meter. Suppose again you want to convert into centimeter, what will you do? 3.3 multiplied by 100. So this will be equal to again 330 centimeter. So now this is a unit of length in SI system or MKS. So this is a unit of length in CGS system. You see here, what I have done to convert to CGS centimeter to meter, we have to divide with 100 because meter equal to 100 centimeter. What I have done here, again you got the value in meters, to convert into centimeter multiplied by 100. So each meter there are 100 divisions, each division is equal to centimeter. So that is why in the meter, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So always remember, you have to use a standard device to get accurate value. If you go to petrol bunk also, we use to take liter. If you go to market, we use kilogram, grams to measure the mass of the vegetables. So like that, we have to go for standard unit. Then only we get accurate values and results. Okay? So with this, we understood that when we take a standard device, we get equal and exact value. Okay, this is very helpful in your daily life, constructing the houses. Okay, suppose if you buy a land, if you measure with foot span, we get less 22. Here, what happened here? You observe his foot spans are more. Then the values are different. So that's why always remember, use a standard device like scale. Okay? Right, thank you.